I will take this opportunity to speak on the AGO's report that was released in July, its attendant issues and implications, as well as to provide some alternatives as to how this situation can be improved. Madam Speaker, given the gravity of the financial lapses of statutory boards flagged by the Attorney General Office's report, AGO, the complete silence of the respective ministries and ministers beyond mere platitudes is of serious concern for the public. The most fundamental issue at hand is the lack of accountability by respective ministries in exercising supervision over how taxpayers' monies have been used and misused. This calls into question the competency of the respective ministry and the soundness of current financial mechanism and practices to prevent such lapses. Equally, questions arise as to whether the interest of the public has been compromised as a result of such financial lapses that involved up to millions of dollars. A deeper scrutiny of the related issues is therefore necessary and critically lacking. I begin first with the lapses of the People's Association, PA. The interwoven role of the PA with the daily lives of citizens might explain why such attention has been focused on its lapses. For one, the role of the GROs has been so closely integrated into the daily lives of citizens. Many citizens, for example, have attended events and lessons organized by the GROs at the community centers. It also signifies the importance which citizens regard the PA, and in turn, the litany of financial lapses by the PA deserves close attention. Madam Speaker, it is noteworthy that this is the first time that the AGO has in fact conducted an audit on the People's Association and the grassroots organization under its umbrella. What is perhaps more appalling is that there is only the second time since the financial year of 2000-2001 that the GROs had their financial statement audited. Although the PA has its own independent auditor engaged for annual audits, the PA has, however, failed to provide the financial statements of related GROs for audit for more than 10 years. The omission have led the PA's own auditors to issue adverse opinions in the financial years of 2006 to 2013. The PA has previously responded to this adverse opinion on the basis that, and I quote, "The auditors had given an adverse opinion on the financial statements of the PA for one reason, not including the accounts of the grassroots organizations in the PA accounts," end quote. However, this reply understates the significance of the failure to provide the necessary financial statements. As the PA's auditors noted in issuing the adverse opinions, the failure to provide GRO's financial statements meant that the PA's financial statements reflected in the annual audit do not accurately represent the financial state or affairs of the association between the financial years of 2006 to 2013. It was only in financial year 2013-2014 that the PA has provided the financial statements of the GROs to their own auditors. The PA is expected to be responsible and accountable to its citizens as to how the taxpayer funds have been used by GROs. Citizens deserved to know the financial health of the GROs, not just moving forward, but also of the past years, 10 years. In any case, the failure to provide the GRO's financial statements for audit for more than 10 years is completely unacceptable. It is shocking that the PA has continued to do so for such a long time and has failed to provide oversight of GRO's compliance with its financial rules as noted by the AGO. The AGO itself highlighted that the, I quote, "common lapses found in most of the GROs test-checked indicate that the GROs may not be familiar with PA's financial rules even up till today," end quote. Madam Speaker, I now turn my focus to the lapses of other statutory boards. There are two main points to be noted. First, that the irregularities found of the PA is also a common occurrence across the various statutory boards tax checked by the AGO. Second, such lapses are not one-off incidents, but occur with an alarming regularity year after year. Time and again, the AGO has noted recurring financial lapses over the years. For instance, between the financial years 2010 to 2014, recurring lapses have been observed by the AGO, which includes first, lapses in procurement and tender contracts as a result of failure to adhere to the government procedural procurement rules and principles of transparency and open and fair competition. The relevant statutory boards who are supposed to ensure a competitive bid for tender had failed to do so and had waived competition on extremely weak grounds. For example, the AGO found that national parks had awarded 3 consultancy contracts worth a total of 20.77 million and had waived competition without compelling reasons. Although NParks had cited tight timeline as the main reason for waiving the competition, the AGO said that it found no evidence to show that the tight timeline was caused by unforeseen and urgent events. Second, failure to seek the requisite approval from an approving authority, or only doing so after the contractual commitment had been made. In some instances, approving authorities were not provided with complete or correct information on matters crucial for decision making. Third, related party transactions were carried out. Fourth, poor management in the administration of grants. Many of the financial lapses have been noted by the AGO to be a result of administrative expediency taking priority over financial prudence. Madam Speaker, it is very worrying that these financial lapses highlighted are the same lapses that are still occurring today. This is a government that prides itself as one that is accountable and able to provide good governance. The reoccurrence of similar financial regulations points to an inherent systemic weakness and a failure to put into place sufficiently rigorous mechanism to rectify such irregularities. The government has a duty to do so, especially when it involves significant sums of public funds. Clearly, we expect that our funds to be put to good use in ways that enhance and not compromise the welfare of the public.